Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and I'm back with another tutorial. Now quickly, before I do the tutorial, I wanted to just show you this fantastic offer that Stampin' Up have got, and it starts from today, and it's two offers actually. The first one is to do with World Card Making Day, and from the 1st to the 10th of October you can choose any of these items and you will get 15% off. So as you can see, there's loads of stamp sets, there's note cards and envelopes which are down to £4.68. You know, loads of different stamp sets that you can choose. And one of the great things is, for every fast fuse that you buy, which is £9, and that comes with a refill, you will get 2 free refills as well for the £9. That is fantastic because they are normally £7 each, and you're getting 2 of them as well as your fast fuse, which already comes with a refill. So all that for £9 is a bargain. So I would definitely stock up on them as from today. And all the lovely stamp sets, if you've had your eye on any, now is the time to get them. So that is from the 1st to the 10th of October, and from the 1st of October until the 31st it's the Designer Series paper sale. So for every 3 paper packs you buy, you'll get 1 free, and that is all the papers that you can choose from. So any of those, buy 3 and then you can pick a 3rd one for free. So that is another great deal. So I would stock up on your papers as well. So I just wanted to quickly show you that. All the info is on my blog and you can purchase any of the products from there. So today we're going to do a, well, I suppose I'm calling it a fancy fold card. I don't actually know what you really call them. I have seen a couple of pictures of them on Pinterest, but I didn't find any instructions, so the instructions and measurements are mine. Right, I'm going to use real red, and the base needs to measure 11 inches by 5, okay? And we're going to score this. So take your scoreboard, and we only need to score it on the long side, okay? So we want to score it at 1 1/4 inches, 2 1/2 inches, 4 1/4, 6 inches, and 8 1/2 inches. Okay, so that is that. Dead easy. And we're going to fold and burnish it. Now what you're going to do is your first skinny little score is going to be a mountain fold. Alright, then it's going to be a valley, a mountain again, then a valley, and then the last one is another mountain. Okay, and then just push it together like that. Just give it a really good fold and burnish. And that is what you will have. So that is the basis of our card. Okay, now what I want to do is, I've got 3 pieces of basic black card, and they are going to go on that one, this one, and the back one. So you need one that is 4 7/8 by 1 1/8, 4 7/8 by 1 5/8, and 4 7/8 by 2 3/8. Okay, and then to go on the top of them, I've cut 3 pieces of DSP. Now this is actually from quilted Christmas DSP because I wanted some with red in, and I mean, you can't tell that's Christmassy at all. So they need to measure. You need one which is 4 3/4 by 1, 4 3/4 by 1 1/2, and 4 3/4 by 2 1/4. All the measurements will be on my blog though. So let's get these stuck together. So we're going to stick these on top of our little pieces of DSP, just so we've got, you know, the red and black. We've got a nice little black border around there. So I'm going to quickly use some Tombow, and I'm going to stick all these together. Okay, so there we go. There's our little sweet little cardigan, which I think looks really pretty. Now what I've done is I've cut 3 scalloped squares in basic black, and I've cut 3 normal squares in Whisper White. And we're using this gorgeous stamp set, which is Artistically Asian, and I'm using all 3 of the images here, and the stamp set Friendship Multiplies Joy and Divides Sorrows. Okay, and I've already gone ahead and done 2 of them. I've heat embossed them with gold powder, but I've done them so they are on like that shape, the diagonal shape, not the normal square, like a diamond shape now. So, and I've done another one, and then I've got the little last one which we're going to do together. Okay, and then the basic black scalloped squares, I've just cut out obviously the layer and sizes together because they are going to sit on the card, which is going to be like this. Okay, so it's all going to kind of follow in a shape together, which I think it's beautiful. So I'm just going to quickly glue these 2 onto here, and then we will do the last one, and then we've got our sentiment to do, and that's pretty much it. So you can glue it on just the normal way for now. When we stick it onto the card, we need to stick it on this way. Okay, and then I've got this little one here. I think this is definitely a special little card, I think, for somebody. Okay, and that's that. Now this little one, just remember to stamp it this way, because that's the way you need your picture to be. I've got one of the little stamps here, and I'm just going to wipe it with my embossing buddy, and I've got some Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp it there. Yeah, that looks good. And also I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment. Again, I'm going to do that in gold powder as well. So I'm just going to quickly wipe this over and ink up the sentiment. Just stamp that, and then we can heat emboss them. go. So gold powder, just pour that over the stamped image. Okay, there we go. And I just want to quickly glue this one onto our black card again. Okay, just glue that onto there, like so. Beautiful. And then this little sentiment, I have got the large number framelits, and I'm going to cut it out with this one here. I hope it works. I think it will just fit on actually. So I'm going to quickly grab the big shot, and we'll just quickly cut this out. Just pop that on there. Like so, and then just run this through. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And get this out the way. Alright, and now we can just start assembling our cards. So what you just want to be wary of is when it's going to go together, we need our little squares here, so that when the card is closed they all appear to be like that. You know, we don't want them in random shapes. So I think the best thing to do is to lay it out first where you're going to have them. So that one will be there, then just close that down, and then can you see what I mean? We need them to be level like this. Then that one there, and then the last one, like the distance, we need the distance to be the same, and that one there. That's the way I would do it, and then glue them together like that. Glue them onto each piece of the card. Yeah, as I was saying, so that's what I did. I just stuck them together one at a time and just lined them up, okay? And that is what you will have, which I know it's hard to see from upwards, but that looks beautiful. And you know, like an Oriental style is what I wanted to go for, and I think I've achieved that, so I'm happy with that. So the little sentiment that we did is just going to go on the front, just there, and I think for that I'm just going to use a couple of little glue dots. So just put one on either side, and then just pop this where you're happy with it, which I think is about there for me, roughly there. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit as well, so it's not totally flat. You see that? And then I've got some of these beautiful basic black rhinestones, and I think I'm going to pop one there and one there. I think that looks absolutely beautiful, I really do. Yeah, I love that. That is gorgeous. Now I'm just going to quickly show you an envelope as well. I've got some real red envelope paper that I had off last year, and it needs to measure 8 by 8 inches, and we're going to have to make the envelope to be 4.5 by 5.5, and we need to score and punch at 3.5. So if we just pop it in 3.5 and just punch and score, then line that back up with the line, punch and score, and just keep going round, matching it up with that line. Okay, and then just get those out the way, and then just fold and burnish your score lines. Gone off my score line there. Just be careful, because that's the thing with envelope paper, you see, it's obviously it's a lot thinner than regular paper, so and then I've got some fuse which I am just going to pop a little piece down here and a piece down here. Then I'm going to stick that together, and then this, with a bit of luck, it should go in. There we go. So you've got a little envelope for your little card, and there we go. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget about the offers that I showed you at the beginning of the video, and I will be back on Wednesday, and you don't want to miss it because I've got an amazing giveaway as well, so tune in for that on Wednesday. So until then, take care and bye for now.